is Ben, Liam and Bell on Nova.
G'day there, podcaster.
Well, this podcast had it all. I mean, there was one point where a woman told a story that literally made all three of us collectively fall off our chairs.
Literally fall off our chairs.
We were joined by Banana Boy, a bit of an icon at the moment. We'll explain who he is later on if you have no idea. And
we
also
introduced Belle to the concept of chocolate rain.
Yes, yeah.
I don't know how did I miss that?
Rain. The Ben and Liam podcast is starting now.
And Belle.
Oh, yes, I forgot about her.
Wow. What are we now? Week 5.
Week 5, I still forget about Belle.
Enjoy.
Ben and Belle, my fiancé Sarah and I have decided to share our iPhone calendars. It's a nice idea in theory because, you know, we live with each other. We're with each other for like at least 70% of our lives. So it makes sense. Our social events are almost always the same. So why the double handling? Let's just get it all on the same page.
Isn't it just because she organises everything and now you're across everything?
Well, this is true. This is true. I can stop forgetting family weddings and that sort of stuff. Word of advice, don't bother, okay? Nightmare. Keep your own calendar. Keep your own independence. Because I've got things in my calendar that she doesn't care about and vice versa. You know what I mean? So, Sarah, you know, she's complaining now saying, like, do we need all the Liverpool games in there? And I'm like, well, yes. Because how else am I going to know I need to wake up at 2 a.m. to watch them play Brighton Hove Albion?
Yeah.
Okay, I need a reminder somewhere. But then vice versa. Like,
So hang on, you sync up the entire Liverpool's schedule with your calendar.
Yes.
That's so cute.
But sometimes it catches you out sometimes because sometimes when they have like, the European fixtures and stuff and like there's cancellations and stuff and the games move around a little bit. So I do need to check again. But I put them in at the start of the year so I know when the big rounds are. Because
Isn't there like 100 games a year?
Yeah, they play a lot. Yeah, so I'm not going to lie, it's clogging the calendar up a little bit. But like it's okay when it's just my calendar because it's what I want to see.
Yeah.
And I've got them all, marked in red and they're really easy to see. But I'm getting her crap as well, don't forget, okay? So these are just a few from the last few days. This is what Sarah's putting in the calendar, but now I get a notification. It shows up on my phone as well.
They can't be that unnecessary.
Here's one from this week. Clean bins. Why does that need to be in the shared calendar?
You can just do that. You don't
That's
have
just
to
a
put
job
that.
that one of
but
us can
it's-
get around to.
It is a reminder, which I would say goes in the reminders app, not in the calendar. But also, if she didn't put that in there, I know for a fact you're not doing it. It's not going to happen.
But why is that in your calendar with other stuff like, oh, yeah, sorry, I can't do that catch-up. I've got penciled in. I've got to clean the bins at 7 p.m. next Thursday. Sorry, it's in the calendar. Here's another one. Message Sam. That's your wife, Ben. I don't even know what for, but I'm getting...
Well, she has to schedule her friendship.
Again, you can just do that. You don't have to put it in the calendar.
When you have the thought to message Ben's wife and you put that in the phone, that is the time you can
You
put
send the message.
You can put that, you just put her name right in. I got a good one this morning, guys. Turns out I have my period. So just be wary of that over the next couple of days.
It's good that you know that, though.
I don't need it in my calendar, that's for sure. Well, let's do it.
It's 6:10. Hallelujah, it's 6:10.
Beck in Leopold, good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, very well. What did you get up to over the weekend with all this lovely weather we've been having?
Actually got out and went for a bit of a paddleboard, which was good fun.
Stop it.
Our favourite sport.
You didn't end up in Geelong, did you, like those teenagers before Christmas?
Oh, I was close to it. We didn't really read the wind or the tides.
It seems like paddleboarding's more dangerous than people realise because they're always drifting off.
Yeah.
I said this last time, I don't see the appeal. I'm sorry, Beck. But
Well,
I'm sure it's lovely.
look,
You're not
Beck,
too sunburnt.
We will kick into the quiz now. 5 questions in front of you. If you get them all right, you get to pick the next song we play. Already, you're in the draw for Nova's free for 23 just for getting on air. So that's a bit of a win. You could score 50 grand for that. Some beaches, which obviously you're very familiar with your paddleboarding, around Melbourne were contaminated with vegetable oil over the weekend. Can you name 2 other oils you can cook with?
Oh, canola oil and peanut oil.
It's Kate Middleton's birthday today. She's 41. Who's her husband?
Oh, this should be an easy one.
It's a pretty easy
It
one.
is, Beck. Kate Middleton.
Who's she married to?
Prince.
Hmm?
Prince.
It is a prince.
You're almost there, Beck.
Gonna need a name there.
3, 2, 1. Oh,
Sorry,
Beck.
Kerry in Box Hill South. Come on, Kate
Hi.
Middleton. Hello.
Hey.
Who's Kate Middleton married to?
Sorry?
Kate Middleton. Who's she married to?
William!
That's the one.
William.
Wednesday has been extended for season 2. Which day of the week comes 8 days after Wednesday?
Oh, Thursday.
Yeah,
Very
felt like
good.
you were counting the days out there for a second. Novak Djokovic won the Adelaide Tennis Open and is in prime form ahead of next week's Oz Open. How many COVID vaccines did he receive?
Oh, bloody hell. 2?
No.
2. You didn't get
He
2.
didn't have 2. Tracy, Novak Djokovic, how many times did he have the jab? Do you remember?
0.
That is
Very
the one.
good.
Bit of a controversial one last year. Elton John is in Australia for his last ever tour. We saw Nicole Kidman went over the weekend to the Newcastle show. He's going to be playing in Melbourne this weekend. Can you finish these lyrics? Well done, Trace.
A world leader has weed themselves in public. I thought it'd be a fun game this morning if you would like to have a few guesses, Belle and Liam.
Okay, Ben, is it Emmanuel Macron?
No, it wasn't the French president.
Definitely be Joe Biden.
No, that's the obvious
Is it
guess.
Benjamin Netanyahu?
No. Give you one more guess.
Angela Merkel?
No.
Jacinda Ardern.
No.
She would never.
All right, you're out of guesses. Unless
Oh,
you're-
no, you know who it is. That only leaves one. It'd have to be South Sudan's president, Salva Kiir, right?
Yes.
Whoa, good job.
I knew it.
It was Salva Kiir, the president of South Sudan. He was at a public event, and there's clear footage of him just kind of standing there, and the wet patch does kind of trickle down the jean.
It's a clear. I've just seen the footage there. It's a clear.
It's a clear wee.
Is
Yeah.
he old?
He's very old.
71 years old.
So clearly he's in his twilight, and when you get a bit older, we all understand that you'll start
Yeah.
to lose control.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, I mean, you got to ask yourself at the point you are literally incontinent. You're weighing yourself. Are you fit to run a country?
Yep, I agree.
Especially because this guy's and the guy weighing himself. Put it in perspective. Is 9 years younger than Joe Biden.
Whoa.
Wow.
And that's the guy just weighing himself at events now. I'm sure Joe just has better nappies because I'm sure there's been
Absolutely.
a few experiences, where he's been sitting there for a while
Yep.
and he's had to go.
Yep, totally agree. Look, what I would like to know, though, this morning is because it happens to the best of us. I haven't weighed myself before, but I know it does happen to people. Where did you weigh yourself? 13 24 10 is our number. Give us a buzz if you have a story you'd like to
I
share.
feel like Liam, I don't know, I just have a vibe that you would have back in the day.
Weed myself.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I have a bit of an experience of like a bit of like so there was like a bush out the side of a pub. I don't know. It's technically
You didn't.
public urination, and I was sort of in the bush, and then the security guard was like, "You can't do that," and started chasing me, and then there was a bit of
You've got more than one story. Remember the other time
Yeah.
you were at that friend's house?
What was that time?
You were at a friend's house?
Oh well, I mean, I just wet his bed. Yeah. I wet, but I was a child, I
It
was.
was an 18th.
No, I was in like year 4, and then
Yeah.
my friend's mum Sue helped me clean the sheets, and then I was like, she was like,
you
"Don't worry, I won't tell anyone." I was like, "Thank you."
You were so embarrassed. So Liam was at a friend's house having a sleepover. He wet the bed, pretty
Yeah.
normal as a kid. But then you were so embarrassed you didn't want your friend to find out that you
Yeah.
went and woke your friend's mum
Yeah,
up.
what's more awkward, your friend and then the kids at school knowing you wet the bed, or having to wake the friend's mum up and saying, "Excuse me, Sue,
And
I've
didn't
wet the bed."
you wait the athletics as well?
Okay,
Yeah,
yes.
that's right.
There was also that time where how people say at school, if you have red shoes, you run faster. I always thought, like, obviously, when you need to go to the toilet, you run there, you sort of go faster. So I had this theory that I would drink water the night before and hold my wee to the next day. And then I would run faster in the cross-country race that morning. But what happened is I got nervous and weed before the gunshot on the line. And then, then I ran the race and I'd went, thank you for bringing up all the times that I
just remembered as you were saying, no, there was another one.
There was literally 3 off the top of our heads.
Yeah.
13.
And from the pressure of that, I've just weed myself a little bit, just from the embarrassment. It's a ripper day for everyone except the South Sudanese president. Salva Kiir is his name. He's weed himself very clearly. There's footage of it online, which is a bit of a problem.
Yep.
So we're asking the question, 13, 24, 10, where'd you wee yourself? If you get in touch, you will be in the draw to win $50,000 with Nova's free for 23.
And look, no need to be embarrassed if you want to share your story. It's totally normal, very natural. I haven't weed myself. Belle, you haven't weed yourself.
No, but we did roll through about 4 times that Liam has.
That we know of so far. Yeah,
there was that time you got home after a big night and there was a cheesy garlic naan wrap involved and you were at the front door. I feel like that probably involved a bit of urination.
Oh, well, yeah.
What?
Well, sometimes you just, you wee yourself. It happens.
Did you wee into a...
No, Belle, don't ask questions about things you ought not to ask about.
Natalie joins us now. Good morning, Nat. How's your morning going?
Good morning, good. How's yours?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you. We're just talking about when did you wee yourself. Go for it.
Yes, so I was 15 and it was lunchtime at school.
Ooh.
And my mates and I, we were having a joke, we were having a giggle, and obviously I thought something was really, really funny and I laughed a little bit too hard.
Yep.
And I did a wee at lunchtime in my school dress, but everyone was very nice about it because it just made everything a lot funnier, so I don't mind. I'm not too embarrassed about that one.
Nat, that's a scarring age as well. So after that, did you get a spare dress or what? Did you tie your jumper around your waist?
Look, Dad came to the rescue. He did.
Your dad?
He bought a spare dress and it was all good.
Oh, good.
We always keep a spare one in the car just in case our kids wee ourselves at school. Yassi joins us now in Pascoe Vale. Where'd you wee yourself?
At a high school party. I went and I had drank a little bit too much and I'd peed the bed and then I'd asked one of the older girls to help me clean the sheets. And she was like, yeah, okay, no worries. And then I said, please don't tell anyone, like, this is so embarrassing. And she's like, yeah, no worries. And then on Monday I went to school and everyone was like, hi. And I was like, oh, no.
Wee girls here.
I was like...
Too many Maduris.
Yeah. How could you not trust that random girl from the party? I trusted you, random.
With my life. Oh, that's rough. Georgina and Brighton, hey, you've also weed yourself. What happened?
I have. Happy New Year, by the way.
Happy New Year.
Thanks, Georgina.
Yeah, it's a bit late, but...
Yeah, I know. I was like, we've been working here for a couple of weeks now, but go on.
I was in Bali not long ago, and I was having a massage, and they had a water feature thing in there.
No.
All I could hear was water running.
Yeah.
And then they start rubbing your sort of stomach, and I thought, uh-oh. I had my bathers on, but I did do a wee, and then when they leave the room, I just sort of piled all the towels on top of it.
Georgina!
They're really not getting paid enough, $2 an hour in Bali to give you a massage to be weed all over.
Wow. Thanks for sharing the story, but no.
Oh.
Earlier this morning, Ben, you were telling us about South Sudan's president, Salva Kiir. He's 70 years old. At an event, he clearly weed himself. The video's online. Obviously, a little bit embarrassing for a world leader, but it happens. People weed themselves sometimes. Clearly, people are calling up for it. 13, 24, 10. Danny in South Yarra, what happened to you? You had a bit of a wee incident.
Yes, I did.
What
I
happened?
love all the stories of you guys being young and at school and it was an accident. I, however, was a fully functioning adult that made the grave mistake of going to the bathroom at a festival when it was urgent. I didn't go early enough. So with all the life, I just didn't make it.
What festival was it?
It was Stereophonic.
Ah, yeah.
Stereos.
Yeah, I think that's an over 18. So you are, you fully should be able to control your bladder.
But being a girl at a festival and those lines, they are horrific. You've got to go, I think I might need to wee soon, and then go.
Leah in Croydon, good morning. Where'd you wee yourself?
I was in high school and we had glass lifts at school, and I thought we'd have a race with my friend, and she was running and I could see her and it was hilarious. So I just laughed too much, and it was a common occurrence where I would pee myself if I laughed too much.
And sorry, you were in the glass elevator when that happened?
Yes. And then got to the top of the lift, and there was probably 5 year 12 girls waiting at the top to get in, and I just left a huge wet patch.
Oh.
Also,
and just had to walk out covering myself like nothing had happened.
Glass lifts at school.
Yeah.
A, which school? B.
A little bit of a flex, isn't it?
Yeah, but also...
No, I don't think it's a flex. I think it's kind of weird.
It's a bit weird for like girls in dresses to be going up in a glass lift.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
we should get rid of the glass elevators in schools.
Yeah, let's put some carpet on the bottom of that lift, I reckon. The rest is, it's nice to see out of the garden, but the bottom of it doesn't need to be glass, that's for sure.
Paul joins us now. Good morning, Paul. Where'd you wear yourself?
Morning, team. Look, a little bit embarrassing, but, as a child at the time, I've forgotten it, sort of, until this morning.
Sorry about that.
Thanks, team. So I was a 16-year-old getting a haircut, and should have gone to the toilet before I went to the barber, and, just couldn't hold on anymore, unfortunately. I think it was when they pump the chair and the chair goes up and the chair goes down, it just...
Wow.
Yeah, did me in.
Isn't a guy's haircut? Isn't that like zoot, zoot, zoot?
Well, no, I mean, you could also just say, excuse me, can I please go to the toilet? I'm sure they're not going to be like, no,
You're in the chair
we have
now.
a rule here, you must stay. Calling all Gladiator fans.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Ridley Scott is bringing out a second Gladiator film. It's starring Paul Mescal, who's a bit of a young, up-and-coming actor. He's in Normal People.
Whoa. You telling me Rusty's not going to be in it?
Have you seen First Gladiator?
Yeah. Well, spoiler alert, he doesn't die.
He does die.
No, he ends up being rich, doesn't he?
What have we seen the same movie? Have any of you seen Gladiator? He's not going to be in number 2, is he? He dies at the end.
I understand. Is his name Maximus in it? I understand.
He dies.
The story of Maximus is that he dies in the ring. That's the story. I get that, but I thought it'd still be like,
what?
I don't know, the prequel?
What, Gladiator Origins, when he's literally like a 60-year-old man now?
No, it could be
This was filmed in the late 90s. He doesn't look like that anymore. He can't be in a prequel.
I'm just saying you can't have Gladiator and not have Rusty.
Wow.
What if he... I was going to say, what if he plays like God and he gives the guy some advice?
I reckon Gladiator 2 could just be actually following Rusty around in his everyday life. That could be Gladiator 2.
Just having durries around Woolloomooloo Wharf. How's this? Got a message on the Ben Lehman Bell Instagram page. A celebrity spotting, guys. Get in touch any old time. This is from Brittany. She said, guess who I've just clocked on the plane? And then sent a photo of who she's sitting a few seats in front of.
Yeah.
It's none other than Australian cricketer Brett Lee.
Banger.
But how's this? It's a Virgin flight, and you can clearly see that is Brett Lee there. That's his trademark hair. That's Binger sitting in economy.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought he was on the economy wicket.
If you're bowling like 140 clicks, you should get to sit next to the pilot. Do you know what I mean? You should get 2 meals and you should be able to sit in the cockpit.
I reckon when you walk onto the plane, this should play.
Oh my God, Brett Lee! Could you imagine, you're just sitting next to people, on the plane, and imagine if Brett Lee sat down next to you. Like you wouldn't at first think, oh, that is actually Brett. You just think it's the person that looks like Brett Lee, right? Because why would they be sitting in cattle class?
Yeah.
I swear, I feel like when I picture the cricket team, don't they have Virgin sponsorship on them?
It's even worse
because
if they're sponsored by Virgin.
Yes, he should definitely just go, no, it's a free flight. You'll be in economy.
Of course, he hasn't played for some time, but still.
He'd be well off.
I mean, you'd be thinking points alone, the amount of flying you'd have to do. And he was in India for a while as well, back and forth, seeing family.
Oh, well, a few weeks ago, what were we talking? Start of December, I was flying and I saw Peking duck in economy.
They would also be flying all the time.
Yeah.
Shows here, there, everywhere.
That one doesn't surprise me as much.
Oh, really?
Not really.
I feel like if you have a music label, though, they should be like, all right, you'll be at least Economy X. But no, we're talking row 23.
True.
Who did you see in Economy? 13, 24, 10. Maybe it was someone you've recognised from the TV, famous sports person, someone that you would think, oh, they should definitely be in that front bit. You know how there's the seats, and then they normally, what they do is they have that little rope that they put across just to let you know that you're a piece of shit. From Brittany, who saw none other than Binger, Brett Lee, Australian fast bowler, sitting in cattle class. You would assume 100% that guy's done enough in his life to just be constantly business, right?
He's keeping it real, you know? He's sitting with the people.
No, well, at least give him like an exit row so he's got more leg room. He's a big guy.
And then have him save your life when there's an emergency.
Wouldn't that be good? Lisa joins us now. Who did you see on the plane?
I saw Kathy Freeman.
Whoa.
Sitting in economy.
Whoa. You saw the Kathy Freeman.
It's a famous victory, a magnificent performance.
Yeah.
What a legend.
I mean,
What a champion.
icon doesn't even come close to describing the Kathy Freeman.
If you win a gold medal, you should get first class for life.
For life. Qantas should come out now and publicly say, if you win a gold medal, we will fly you for free.
What airline were you with, Lisa? It wasn't Jetstar, was it?
Oh, no, yeah, Jetstar, like the cheapest flight you could get.
Really?
I mean, to be fair, there is no business class on Jetstar, but still.
Oh, yeah, there's not.
No, they don't do it.
That makes sense. If you fly business class in Jetstar, it's probably the same price as an economy in Qantas.
That's wild. Nicole from Diamond Creek, who did you see flying economy?
Good morning, guys. I saw Sarah Murdoch, Lachlan Murdoch's wife.
No.
You're kidding. Because that's, he does own this radio station that we're talking on right now, so we've got to tread carefully. I mean, very wealthy man.
Aren't they private jet level?
Oh, I would have thought
100%.
so. Yeah.
Again, just sticking with the people, you know? Just wants to be sitting with the people.
How do you know, Nicole, what they look like? Are you just a
she's,
fan?
Yeah, she's very famous, Sarah Murdoch.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Ben doesn't care about our
crazy.
bosses.
For sure.
That's wild.
Maybe he's jetting and he's like, oh, well, we got to save money somehow. We got, COVID. It's a tricky time. Sorry. Michael joins us now. Mate, who did you see flying economy?
Daryl Braithwaite.
Daryl! There's a lot of Australian icons just being crammed in cattle class with us, isn't there?
Can I just say, that one doesn't surprise me too much.
Oh, really?
That one doesn't really blow me away.
No, I'd expect Daryl to, Mr. Braithwaite, please come to the front.
Yeah.
You've got you a bit of an upgrade.
That's a bit rich,
I suppose the money's in oil, not necessarily the horses.
I mean, I wouldn't want him in exit row saving my life. I can say that much, though.
An Australian tradie has purchased a $3,000 sex doll to the dismay of his fiancé.
Now, I'm not familiar with the sex doll market, Ben, but would that be considered high-end, $3,000?
I also am not familiar, Liam, but I believe that is on the higher end of sex dolls.
No, I wouldn't say so. I think $3,000 that's fine. Like, if you're paying $3,000 for a partner, that's pretty cheap.
Do you know the ins and outs, Belle, of the sex doll
No, I don't know. I feel like it's really taken off the last few years. I've seen a fair bit around. I watched a documentary. There was one I remember was $12,000, but that was like really realistic.
Yeah, right. It talks and stuff. I wonder if it's like there's like a carsales.com. Like you probably wouldn't want to buy a used one though, I suppose.
Oh. So the article calls the man Rod. That's not his real name, but that's what he's for the article's purposes. His name is Rod. So Rod bought a sex doll and he named it Karina. So what happened was Rod was in a relationship. They broke up with a human. They broke up. Then he said that he was just super lonely in 2021. That's when he decided to order Karina online.
That's fair.
Because he was searching for some stimulation.
That's fair.
I wonder if it do you have to assemble it with like an Allen key, or does it come?
I reckon it comes in a big box.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
You might have to put the top on the bottom, maybe.
Yeah, because I mean,
No,
it'd be a
no,
bit...
no, no. I don't think so because they're very realistic. I don't think it's like a Barbie where you can put one leg. It's like on a. You just turn it around.
I wouldn't say realistic. You know what I mean? Like it's not real. I get
It's silicon though. It's like she's flexible.
So Rod said she's changed my life in many ways, and she's finally given me something to care for. I mean, get a houseplant, Rod.
Fiddle leaf figs. You can get them from Bunnings.
Only 2 months after purchasing Karina,
Yeah.
Rod made the big decision to introduce her to his mum for Christmas.
That's sweet.
Could you imagine Rod's mum?
Karina's a bit quiet, isn't she? I suppose if mum's on the older side, she might not notice.
The 85-year-old mum, Rod says, was initially shocked, but after some encouragement, Rod's mum was picking out jewellery and clothes for Karina.
Aww.
In the end, she warmed up. It was like she had a long-lost daughter. It's so weird. Shortly after, so he's got one at this stage, he bought another sex doll called Lauren for the discounted price of $2,900. So he saved $100. Maybe it was used.
Pretty cheap.
So he's got 2 now.
He's got 2 sex dolls. And then, shortly after he got the 2 sex dolls, Rod started a long-distance relationship with a real woman from Vietnam called Jenny. While the couple are now happily engaged, the tradie claims there were tense moments when Jenny, the human, discovered the sex dolls for the first
hang on,
time.
he's engaged. He's engaged to Jenny, the Vietnamese woman.
So a real human.
Okay,
Yes.
not Karina.
No,
But
so
then he's got the 2 dolls.
he's got the 2 dolls, and then he's got the real human partner now.
Right.
I mean, we can't don't yuck someone's yum. Everybody's got their thing. That's his thing.
Yeah, it's
He likes dolls.
there's some yums like, well, yuck. I'm sorry, Belle, but I mean, it's not a, you're like, oh, cute. It's not called a company doll. It's a sex doll. He's not taking it out to dinner. Well, he is taking it out to see his mum, but you don't want to know what Rod's doing with that after he gets home from a long day of plastering. You know what I'm saying?
Give us a buzz if you've ever gotten back with your ex. Not just a one-night stand hookup, but gotten back together. This is because, as you guys know, I'm a bit of a fan of Kylie Jenner. She's like my guilty pleasure. I'm not really into the whole Kardashian thing, but I do love following her.
I don't think I've ever heard Kylie Jenner talk, to be honest.
She doesn't really. No.
She's not really.
That's so strange.
No,
That's
yeah,
okay.
no. It's like it's one of those things that I'm like, yeah, I've definitely not like I've watched a lot of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, but I'm like, I know what Kim Kardashian sounds like. I know what Kendall sounds like.
In the show they do, but Kendall and Kylie, like just day to day, you don't hear a lot of them.
Maybe I'm totally wrong. Maybe they're the smartest women in the world, but I feel like someone has sat them down, like a PR person has sat them down and gone, just try and limit that thing you do where
Just
you talk.
don't talk. Okay.
And more people will like you.
Well, anyway, so she has reportedly now split from Travis Scott, her partner, who she's got 2 kids with. This is now the second time they've broken up, though. If you didn't know, 2017 they got together after they met at Coachella, and then they had their first child, Stormy, together. They then split up. And then they've got back together 2 years ago, and now they've split up again after having another kid.
So they've done the double.
They've done double. So they have now, this is reportedly split up in the past kind of few weeks.
Hang on, I've just also realised I have heard her speak once. Was she Rise and Shine?
Yes. And also, oh my God, a chicken. And it was
yeah.
Sorry, can you explain what Rise and Shine is?
Well, when you said Stormy, I was like, that's right. Like her baby was born and she was like filming as she walked into the room and like turned the light on and went, Rise and Shine.
And then it got remixed and all
yeah, and then
that.
like,
Is that how she sounded?
a little bit, yeah.
No, she went,
Rise and Shine.
She didn't. She said, rise and shine.
Sounds a little bit like the guy that sings Chocolate Rain.
Chocolate Rain.
It's got the same tone to it.
Yeah. That's a deep cut. Haven't thought of that guy in probably 15 years.
Don't even know who you're talking about.
Well, hey, we know about Chocolate Rain. You know about the Jenners. Can we just leave it at that?
We've asked the question, how many times did you get back with your ex?
Because Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott have reportedly split yet once again. This would be the second time now they've broken up. They've got 2 kids together. They had their first child, broke up, got back together, had their second child, now broken up again.
Well, here's hoping they can make things work and get together a third time. I was just sort of saying, Belle, that I'd never heard Kylie Jenner speak before, and then I remembered that she was famous for saying, Rise and Shine.
Yeah, but you were doing it. That's how you were doing it. But then we've got the actual audio, because I didn't know what you were talking about. So this is her actual voice.
Rise and shine.
Right. Yeah, from my memory, it sounded more like, Rise and Shine.
Which I was saying sounded like the Chocolate Rain guy. Belle, you didn't know who that was. I'm pretty sure for a couple of years there, in the height of YouTube, it was the biggest YouTube video of all time. It's just a guy singing a song.
Chocolate rain, forecast to be falling yesterday. Chocolate rain.
Are you loving that?
That's so YouTube in it.
Chocolate rain. Yeah, I can see how you thought it sounded like chocolate rain, raisin chain. Anyway, we're getting off topic. Holly joins us now in Warragul. Have you pulled a bit of a Kylie Jenner? Have you got back with the ex more than once?
I have actually.
All right.
How many?
Twice, and I've now got a baby with him.
Oh, so you didn't have the baby the first time you broke up?
Second time.
All right.
So just briefly talk us through it. So you dated, then you broke up,
Yeah.
then you got back together.
Yes, and then, dated, got back together.
Yep.
And then just over a year ago, we've had a baby.
You're right.
Just turned 1 on the 6th of January.
So, Holly, can we ask, though, why did you break up?
Yeah.
Look, I just don't think we were in the right place at the time.
Yeah,
wrong place, wrong time, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
And then so who reached out to the other one to get back together? Was it mutual? Was it one who was like, hey, let's try again?
Look, it was probably more me.
Yeah, right. And are you happy now?
Definitely more me.
You happy you made the decision?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, good stuff. And it's not going to happen again. Like, it doesn't feel like it's on the cards. Like, you're solid now. You got this baby. It's the rest of your days.
Yeah, I think having the baby definitely drew us together a lot more, and we've definitely got things down pat now.
I mean, you've got to start thinking, once you get back with somebody a few times, I would argue then it shows that they are your soulmate because you keep coming back to them.
I suppose so. Yeah, I get what you're saying,
but...
Belle.
Yeah.
No, but what I will say is that I'm firmly on my chair because Holly's only broken up twice.
We did say someone will fall off their chair if we can beat twice.
Yeah, you have to have gotten back with someone more than 3 times for us to collectively fall off our chairs. 13 24 10 is the number if you get in touch. How many times did you get back with your ex?
We just heard from Holly in Warragul who got back with her ex twice and now they have a child together.
Yeah, although twice for us wasn't quite enough for anyone to fall off their chair.
We're all sitting on chairs. No one's fallen off their chair. Kylie Jenner is back with Travis Scott.
No, they've just split up.
Sorry,
Liam,
Belle,
but good try.
I normally tune out when you start talking about the Kardashians. Chelsea in Craigieburn joins us now. How many times did you get back with the ex?
Hello. I got back with the ex about 5 or 6 times now.
Oh my God!
Oh, you did not.
Oh,
okay. Sorry, Chelsea.
Chelsea, we've both fallen off our chairs.
Your chairs got very close to the big screens in here, and that could have been a disaster.
I'll tell you what, though, Chelsea, Belle's still firmly on her chair, so I don't know what's going to shake this woman off.
So, Chelsea, talk us through that. Was it 5 times, did you say?
Yeah. So we've been together for about, on and off together for 6 years and have a 3-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
So we got together when I was very young.
Yeah.
And then I moved into state, so we broke up.
Mm-hmm.
And then we decided to get back together.
Mm-hmm.
And then I fell pregnant. And then we broke up again.
Right.
Wow.
While I was pregnant. Then we got back together and I moved in with him.
Yeah.
Then we spent probably a good year, solid good year together.
Yep.
Then we broke up twice in 1 year.
Well, sounds very turbulent. Yep.
And then we were separated at that point, and then we got back together while he was in Queensland.
Wow.
And then we broke up because I moved down to Melbourne and not to Queensland.
It's a real modern day Romeo and Juliet, eh?
I was going to say modern day Notebook. Wow. So, Chelsea, are you together now?
Yes, we've recently just got back together in the last 2 weeks.
Well,
oh my goodness, Chelsea, this is a lot. That was so chaotic, especially with your cute little 3-year-old in the background there talking. I was like, so much happening. Well, I mean, normally in radio, you normally stack it so the callers get better and better. So I mean, Nicole in Cranbourne. I mean, is this legit? Have you broken up with someone and gotten back with them more than 5 or 6 times?
7 times.
7?
Don't stop it.
Yeah.
Come off again.
Sorry, Nicole. We've both come off our chairs again.
There's probably a few extras in there as well, so it's probably a bit.
A few little bonus nights. Okay,
7.
so we're talking, Nicole, just to clear it though, you're getting back together in a relationship, not just texting each other at 3 a.m. and.
No, yeah, back together
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Crazy to me that after breaking up and getting back together after 7 times, Belle still hasn't fallen off her
She's
chair
shocked
yet.
by nothing anymore. Well, let's move to Lydia in Camberwell. Lydia, how many times have you broken up and gotten back with your ex?
At least 12 times.
12! We're all off our chair.
Oh my God, that finally got Belle off her chair.
12 times? Over how many years, Lydia?
Over 3 years, but the last year, so we are back together, and the last year we haven't broken up once.
What?
So it was really over 2 years.
Hey, Lydia, that sounds like a healthy relationship to me. Good on you.
I don't know about you guys, but like one of my jobs at home is to put the bins to the curb.
Mm.
Do you do that at your house, Belle, or
Yes.
does your partner do that? You do that?
Yeah, I do that.
Liam, what about you?
I'm the bin guy in my house, Ben. I've got to say, though, loving living in Melbourne. A lot of great things about it. You could get bigger bins, though.
No, what I love.
You do
tiny
not
bins.
need a bigger bin.
I would love to pat Melbourne on the back, particularly the Melbourne councils, and say, I love that here you do the green bin every week and then the red bin or whatever, the general waste every second week. I love that.
Do we
because
need
my green bin, the amount I mow my lawn and like prune the garden and stuff, it always fills up too quick.
Yes, but that's also supposed to be for your food scraps.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you
Food
don't have
scraps,
a compost,
it's great.
which you should, then if you don't have a compost, you can put it in the green.
Do we need a glass bin, though? Is that necessary?
Oh, you have a glass bin.
We've got a glass bin.
Really?
I don't have a green bin. I got a glass bin, and then we did the gardening the other day. So now I've got 2 sacks of green stuff. So I'm actually looking for people with
and
green
you don't
bins.
have a green
Dude,
bin.
if you got a bit of glass, you can come to my house, put it in my bin. I'll
have some grass.
I'll give you some clippings. Yeah, that'd be great.
Look, no, I do. I'm pretty obsessed with my bin schedule, and I'm pretty specific with putting them out. Anyway, long story short, I did forget to put the bins out this morning when I came to work, and it's bin day, so the truck comes at like 6:30 a.m. So I text my wife, Sam, and I said, hey, look, can you please put the bins out? I forgot. She hates putting them out. She said, do I have to? I said, yes, you do. And then she just texted me and said, well, I put the bins out and my finger slipped and it went into a thick cobweb and then I started crying. It was so gross. So that's how that went.
Hey, it's not easy being the bin person in the relationship, you know? You got to deal with some cobwebs and that sort of stuff. Right now, let's find out what's trending.
What's trending?
Trending all over the internet. Twitter.
Instagram.
Welcome to Facebook.
Well, let's kick off with some Australian Open news firstly. Naomi Osaka has officially pulled out of the Oz Open. She's the latest name to have pulled out. Not super surprising though. She dropped out of the French Open in 2021 and she's taken a break since then. And she has just been on holiday in Europe in the last week and just posting photos there. So people had some money on it. But this comes after, Venus Williams has pulled out, Carlos Alcaraz has pulled out. So it's the numbers are dwindling.
Yeah, it's a big loss.
Oh, look, there's still some sweet tennis players coming, guys. I think we'll be all right.
Djokovic is still here.
Yeah.
And but in some exciting tennis news, Ashy Barty is pregnant. She posted online over the weekend with her partner Gary. They got married in July last year and now finally, starting a little family of their own. She posted online saying 2023 is set to be the best year yet. We're so excited for our new adventure. Origi already, the protective big sister, which is their dog.
With a little photo of the dog there. I just love how I'm a Liverpool fan myself in the Premier League, and they're such a fan that they called their dog Origi after Divock Origi, the Liverpool hero. And I also noticed in his post they had a little Liverpool shirt and said Little Red coming later this year.
I wonder what they're going to call the kid then.
Well, yes, I'm looking forward to their daughter Stephen Gerrard being born in 9 months, or little baby Bruce Grobbelaar. That'd be nice.
And in another bombshell from Prince Harry's book, he's revealed that he had a bit of frostbite downstairs for a fair while following his 2011 North Pole trip. He did the walk for charity there.
Yeah.
And that was in March 2011. April, that following month, was Prince Will and Kate's wedding. And he said that he was standing up there at the wedding with a frostbitten downstairs.
His South Pole was bitten. I've heard of getting cold feet at your wedding, but never a frostbit todge. I mean, that's a whole new level, isn't it? Whether you're a fan of cricket or not, I think we can all agree that the antics that go on around the stadium are quite often the best bit. If you go to a test match, it's kind of sometimes the most exciting thing being in the stand and, people get encouraged to chug beers and whatnot. Bob Hawke did one once. Well, there's a kid kicking around who's gone viral. His name is Banana Boy. Instead...
Well, his name's Lucas.
The nation's dubbed him Banana Boy. His name's Lucas Diamond. And, when the crowd get going, instead of chugging beers, he eats bananas.
Chop, banana, chop, banana. Eat banana, eat banana. Eat banana, eat banana. Go, bananas, go.
He has got that crowd of fully grown men wrapped around his finger.
Ooh, absolutely, eating out of the palm of his hand. Lucas joins us now, a.k.a. Banana Boy. How old are you, mate?
Turning 12 in February.
You're turning 12 in Feb, so it must feel pretty good when there's, hordes of grown men just waiting at your every word. Where did this all come from? Did you come with a bunch of bananas knowing that you would become Banana Boy?
Yeah.
Or how did it all start?
Well, I heard a rumor about it at the Boxing Day test at the MCG.
Mm.
So I'm like, they didn't have that much energy, so I'm going to step it up and take it to the next level.
Right, so then you rocked up to your test with a bunch of bananas, and then did it kind of catch on pretty quick, Lucas?
Well, it first started, I was a bit nervous, so I asked the guys behind me that were encouraging everyone to chug their beers if they could do it, and they said, "Nah, we're behind you, mate. You do it, and we'll be behind you." So I do it the first time, and they're all doing it, and then each time it just gets louder and louder.
That's so great. Lucas, have you always just loved bananas?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you eat quite a few of them.
Yeah, I mean, have a listen here. This is the commentary booth. They've actually got the television cameras on you, and then the commentators are talking about what you're doing.
This is live on national TV across the country.
This Banana Boy, look at him. He's done it 3 times already at this stage. He's sculling a banana skull. Have a look at him go. Look at the choppers on the kid. All the way to the little black bit on the end there. And he's still working his way through. The cheeks are full. His guts are churning. But he doesn't pull up well. Look at him. He just, he doesn't look that flash afterwards.
How many bananas have you eaten in one hit at the test, Lucas?
I think I ate 6 or 7, I think. Like, right? I think they that good.
They are filling too.
They were big bananas as well, Lucas. They were like...
For an 11-year-old boy.
I wasn't expecting it. People in the crowd were giving me their leftovers.
Oh, right. Oh, so people were actually handing you bananas. You weren't even equipped with that many.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, hey, Lucas, since we've got you this morning, and it's rare you do get an icon on the line, in the peak of your fame as well, would you be willing, if we could get enough people to call through, to lead one of your famous banana chants for us?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Nice.
Well, hey, look, this is a rare opportunity. If you've seen the footage on television, on TikTok or whatever, and you didn't get to make it to the cricket, well, now's your chance. A young Australian boy has gone viral all around the world at the Test cricket for starting a banana chant.
Banana, pill, banana. Chop, banana, chop, banana. Chop, banana, chop, banana. Eat, banana, eat, banana.
Young Lucas is known as Banana Boy. You just told us, Lucas, that you ate 6 to 7 bananas in one day as well when the crowd cheered for you. Obviously, this is all happening in the school holidays as well, so you probably haven't had that hero's return to school yet. Have some of your friends been reaching out and saying, "Oh my God, I've seen all this Banana Boy stuff"?
Oh, yeah, constantly. I'm looking down my messages. I've never scrolled for so long.
I mean, it's good. I mean, the dizzying fame. Well, look, we thought, since we've got you this morning in a radio exclusive, we do have some Banana Boy fans on the line who would like to do a chant with you, led by you. So let's meet Adrian, Christine, Paige, Nicola, Bruce, and Brody. Good morning, guys. How you doing?
Hello.
Hello.
Very good. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to be led in a chant by Lucas, a.k.a. Banana Boy. Before we do it, though, I just want to do a bit of a test to make sure everyone's on song.
Yeah, normally, do you start with peel banana, Lucas? Is that how you start?
Yeah.
So you go peel banana, and then we repeat, and then chop banana, chop banana, and we repeat.
Yep. So just before Lucas, a.k.a. Banana Boy, does the proper one, let's just do a little bit of a test with the audience.
All right. Okay. Yep. Peel banana.
It's pretty good. Someone's a little bit too sloppy.
Someone's out of time, and they will be sniffed out by the end. Okay, so let's try and keep it. Okay, Lucas, you have Melbourne listening this morning. In your biggest voice, can you please give us the Banana Boy chant?
Peel, banana, peel, banana.
Peel, banana,
banana. Chop, banana, chop, banana.
Chop,
banana. Eat, banana, eat, banana.
Eat, banana,
eat, banana. Go, bananas, go, bananas.
Go, bananas, go, bananas.
Alrighty, guys.
There was a horrible delay from Banana Boy to us to everybody else.
I believe Banana Boy's on holiday in Phuket at the moment. So, but Banana Boy, you enjoy the rest of your trip, mate, and hopefully we'll see you at the cricket soon, hey?
Thanks for having me.
No worries, Lucas. You did a great job. Very well done.
For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.